Hi, I'm Alistair, and in this video I'll be showing you how to use dynamic debugging. This feature allows rapid iterations and development of workflows by only executing tasks that have been changed and simply reusing the saved results from tasks prior to the first change in the workflow. This means that you don't need to wait for any long-running tasks earlier in the workflow to complete before seeing how your most recent change has affected the workflow. We'll begin by opening tutorial 2 and using this as a base to build from. I'm just going to zoom in and rename this to tutorial 9. I'll now save this and run it. This just creates an initial session with all of its task data and events, which we can then reuse when rerunning. I'm going to enter the script input value of 10. Now that it's completed, I'm going to click Rerun. You'll see that as nothing has changed, it's just ran all the way through, and the grey indicates that it's using a saved event from a previous session. However, now, if we go into this simple script and edit the script, I'm just going to change this to 43. This just flags that this task has been changed, and when we rerun now, you can see that it reused the tasks from the previous event that hadn't changed, but then ran normally from the point at which a change had been made. If we go into the simple script task data here, you can see that the result is now 430. We weren't prompted to enter a user input, as it reused the one from the previous session, but it did use the 43 from the new script, resulting in 430. This is a basic example, but it shows how dynamic debugging works. To show you the time-saving ability of it, we can open tutorial 4. Now that tutorial 4 is open, we can run the workflow to create that initial session. As you'll have seen when running this, the MCP tool took a long time to execute, but say we wanted to make a change to the MCP tool result, we wouldn't want to have to run the whole thing again and wait for the MCP tool call. If we now go into the counter script, edit the script, and change it to this just gets the first 20 characters of the documentation and displays them. If we save this and now rerun instead of running, you'll notice that this time around, we're able to skip the long round-trip time of the MCP tool call, allowing us to quickly iterate and use the result from the MCP tool call in a different way. If we look in the counter script task data, we can see that the response now just contains the first 20 characters of the documentation. That's all for tutorial 9. In the next and final tutorial, I'll cover how to use global variables, which can be accessed anywhere within the workflow.